Hey guys, welcome back to Real Housewives Recaps. Today, I wanted to talk Meghan Markle. You guys, so much has come out about her. Still, more information's coming out, and with the birthday, I knew there'd be a lot of stuff. Again, hence the travel mic. I hadn't planned on recording as much this week, but so much going on that I wanted to talk about. So we've already talked about this birthday awful look, the Hamburglar of it all. We've talked about it. Okay. But there's something new I want to discuss with you guys. So GB News is Patrick Christie has put out this video that so perfectly nails, well, Harry and Meghan. And I just wanted to bring it to your attention. I wanted to discuss it with you. I figured the best way to handle this would be to play clips of it and to pause it and have a conversation with you about it, because I love what he has to say here. And I love the way he takes down the pair of them. And I thought this would be a good way to address all of it. Now, the reason this comes up is because some pro-Harry and Meghan, if you can believe there's such a thing, press, most of it's anti-Harry and Meghan now, but some of it still takes the side of, I can't believe Charles snubbed Meghan on her birthday. What do they expect? She called them the worst things possible. And he has been nothing but overly kind to both of them. I think he's given them far too many chances, and yet they still raise a stink if things aren't publicly acknowledged in terms of the palace wishing her a happy birthday. I think it's just so ridiculous. And again, this Patrick Christie so perfectly addresses that, as well as their plans for the anniversary of the Queen's passing. So let's take a look at this. I will be pausing and discussing. The uninterrupted clip is available on YouTube if you want to watch it without my interruptions. But again, in terms of fair use, I have to pause and discuss. I'm a reaction channel. We're going to react to it. Let's react together. Let's take a look.
Well, King Charles has given Meghan Markle the best birthday present ever. A massive snub. This moaning, talentless Z-list actress and her wife, Harry.
All right, see what I mean? Out of the gate, fighting words. I love it. Moaning, talentless, Z-list actress and her wife, Harry,
have not been invited to commemorate the year anniversary of our Queen's death. Now, I'm not surprised, given how they reportedly behaved on the day our greatest ever monarch actually died. Apparently, Harry kicked off because Meghan wasn't allowed to come and pay her final respects as our Queen endured her final moments. Look,
love that they continue to be called out for this.
If she wasn't already on the way out, I imagine that Meghan Markle storming in and standing over her bed would have done the job. By the time that he'd stopped whinging, Harry had missed the chance to fly with William, Andrew and Edward, and instead took a private jet like any good eco-activist would.
Discuss my thoughts at length about this, but he's such a coward. He should have just left her there and said, no, I'm going without you.
Those grotesque individuals even caused outrage by filming part of their Netflix documentary whilst the Queen was ill last summer.
They're so disgusting and they're awful people, and this is why I continue to talk about them, because I will never forget. And then to hear that they allegedly turned down, she had requested to have a meeting with them before she passed, and they were too busy, or whatever their excuse was. They're awful people.
They then released it, slating the royal family. Harry did his book in which he managed to offend everybody, from a poor woman who took his virginity in a field to the Taliban, which is quite an achievement. Harry barely showed his face at his father's coronation. I'm glad that they won't be with the royals to commemorate the life of our dear late Queen.
I actually couldn't agree more. They would try to find a way to make it about themselves or to take a camera crew with them again.
She was a beacon of light and hope. She was classy, polite, intelligent, hard-working, devoted to duty, patriotic, considered. And Meghan and Harry are none of those things.
This is why I had to share this clip. I think this guy is so spot on. I love the way he's speaking of our Queen, and he's so nailed it with Harold and fraud.
I'm glad that King Charles didn't extend an invite, because that would have given them both the chance to say no. And after everything that's happened, the default position should be to assume that they've said no to everything from now until the end of time, unless you hear otherwise. Harry and Meghan say that they'll be commemorating the Queen's passing in their own way, which probably involves Harry fanning Meghan with a palm tree leaf while she performs some kind of dramatic reading about white privilege and colonialism, which she'll have invited the press to protect the event's privacy.
Oh my God, I'm so obsessed with this guy now. I want to go on his show and just have witty banter with him. I want to have a conversation back and forth talking about exactly this. I could talk to him for about 12 hours about this stuff.
King Charles has booted them out of Frogmore Cottage as well, so they no longer have anywhere to live in the UK. Good, because this is no longer their home, is it? The anniversary of the Queen's death is a day to remember somebody who embodies everything great in the world. And there is no point diluting that with two people who often embody the very opposite.
That might be my favorite clip ever shared. I love that. I've watched that thing like 4 times now. I love it. I love the way he speaks about the Queen. I love that he said that the Queen embodied everything great about the world, and those two are the complete opposites. So well said, so perfect. Let's talk about all this. So we are coming up on the anniversary of the Queen's passing. You know, it breaks my heart to talk about that stuff. But we are coming up on that, and apparently Harold and Fraud have said that they will be marking it in their own way. I love the way, I'm trying to pull up his name again because I already forgot. Patrick Christie talked about their plans, that Harry will be fanning her and she'll be, you know, everything he said. It was so brilliant. I can just imagine they'll make it about themselves. They'll talk about their great loss, you know, and lay on thick the bullshit like they did at the funeral, and try to make it all about them instead of what it's really about. Again, the wonderful Queen and her passing. So I honestly don't want to hear anything out of these two. I think it's awesome that the Palace didn't invite them, and I hope that that's truly the case. You never know. Maybe they were invited and they said no, but I hope that that's the case. I'm going to go ahead and assume that maybe they didn't get invited. And you know what? I'm going to take it a step further. I'm going to give credit to William and Catherine on this one. Maybe they are talking Charles around and telling him, you know, no, we're the future of the monarchy here, and we don't need Harry and Meghan to show up to these kind of things and turn it into a circus and you know, change what the event's really about. No trying to steal focus or anything like that. Can you imagine? They'd have a near catastrophic car chase, you know, somewhere around Buckingham Palace. If they had gone to something like this, they'd somehow again turn it into a frenzy and try to make it about getting the protection and all the bullshit. And we've seen again how Harry acts when he goes back to the UK, and Meghan doesn't have the balls to go back, but I know that's a good thing. We don't want her to go back. But anyway, you guys, that's it for me. I just wanted to show you this. I love this clip so much. I continue to watch it and laugh about it. I hope you enjoyed it as much as I do. I'm dying to know your thoughts on this one. Let me know in the comments below. As always, thank you so much for being here. I truly appreciate each and every one of you, and I can't wait to bring you more videos like this. I hope you have the best day. I'll talk to you again soon. Bye-bye.